So Dirk, what are your feelings now that we have a brand new district? What are your feelings on District 59 splitting into District 59 and District 95? I know you've been with District 59 for a number of years.
Yeah, I've been a Toastmaster for almost 12 and a half years, Daryl, and there's lots of memories, lots of wonderful people that I've met. I learned so much from them. I got inspired. I had so much fun, and now I feel like a big portion of that history is kind of taken away from me. So many people that I will not see anymore every 6 months. People that I like, people that I connected with over the years. And I mean, I saw the district grow significantly. My first district conference was in Freising, and we were, I think, like 110 people attending. So I know all or almost all of the people that really made District 59 happen from the beginning. And yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad. I mean, I know it's the only way, because we've grown so much, and it's just not possible to operate this anymore. But it's sad. Plus, I hate the thought that I'll be freezing now during both district conferences. I mean, they didn't leave us with any place in Southern Europe where there's at least a slight chance of some sunshine and warmth, either in May or November. So that's another point.
Maybe you might share some memories. So what's a memorable moment, one of your most memorable moments at a conference or otherwise in all those years?
Well, I still remember a lot from my very first district conference. I mean, it started with a division conference in Luxembourg, when the western part of Germany was still one division with the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. And that division conference, we were like 50-something people in a nice family-owned or family-run 4-star hotel. And we had a gala dinner, and in between they had the courses, or the contests. And it was just such a wonderful event that I decided that evening I want to go on. I want to go and see a district conference, and that's why I got hooked in Freising. It was so much fun, so much inspiration. I learned so much that I decided, yeah, I'm going to be back. And I haven't missed a single district conference since then. So I think that's 20 now.
That's a lot.
Memorable moments were like where my friend Thomas Rose, for example, from my club in Cologne, the Rheinredner, became the champion in the German speech contest in The Hague. That was cool. Or another dear friend of mine, Christian Baas, also became a champion in the evaluation contest. I think it was also German. And there was so many nice things. Yoga on the beach in the morning at the Hague conference was just wonderful. So many parties that lasted way into the night. Just wonderful people. So many wonderful people.
I first met you at the conference in Bonn. So now that was more than a year ago, the fall.
Yeah.
And you did the welcome session. So what are some of the more interesting roles you've had in Toastmasters over the years?
Interesting roles. I mean, I love speaking, of course. Being a mentor is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed being an area governor for 2 years and a division governor for a year. An area governor is a lot more work, effectively, than a division governor, because as an area governor you get a lot more questions directly from the club, and you have to do all the club visits. And I mean, you're closer to the club, so if one club is struggling, it's pretty likely that you'll kind of feel the need to go and attend more or less all the meetings to help the club gain some strength again. Yeah, that was fun. Although what I didn't like was that I wasn't able to compete in contests, and that really is a downturn. Organizing a district conference was an awful lot of fun. I was on the core team to organize the Cologne conference, And I chaired the conference in Düsseldorf, and it was so much fun. Having so many wonderful people come.
We were interrupted by the ambulance there. So you were talking about organizing the conference in Cologne.
Yeah, at one point there was this idea of organizing a district conference in Cologne, and I was a member of the core team, and that was so much fun. Being the host for so many wonderful people just felt marvelous, just felt so damn good. And so a little while later I had the chance of organizing a conference in Düsseldorf, and I really, really enjoyed that. And I would be happy to do it again anytime. Yeah, the other thing is that I've been organizing a couple of Toastmaster retreats, nothing official, but just lots of fun with workshops in 2 languages and staying at a hostel-style place and just meeting people and learning and having fun together. And that will go on. There will be another rhetoric retreat.
So at the Gala Dinner last night, you had the spotlight for a few minutes, Dirk. Maybe you'll tell us about what happened and the story leading up to that.
Well, Maya and I had known each other a little bit for a little while. We met at some conference. And at some point late last year, she contacted me about her coming to Düsseldorf for a German class. And I invited her to stay at my place. And then everything went pretty fast. We fell in love with each other. I asked her, about planning who'll be visiting whom, about booking flights, or do you want to move in? And she said yes. And yeah, it's been crazy. We've been very, very, very happy the past 3 months and a bit more. And at some point, I just decided that I want to propose to her, and the best possible event for me, or time and place to do that for me, would be the district conference, because this is where we have most of our friends around anyway. And the last couple of days I wasn't so sure anymore, but at some point I made the decision and went to buy the rings here in Krakow. And I was so scared. This was the most scary thing I've ever done. I've ever planned, at least in my life. And I have no idea what I said from the moment when I left the stage, and I didn't really understand what she said. She answered with a relatively lengthy speech, and I did not hear the keywords that I was hoping for. But in the end, she said yes, and I'm the happiest man on the planet now.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.